And Pharaoh said to him, Had your lord no one of higher dignity than you, that he has sent me a little ant to reply to me and to converse with me? And Ahikar said to him, My lord the king, I would to God Most High that I may fulfill what is on your mind. For God is with the weak, that he may confound the strong. Then Pharaoh commanded that they should prepare a place to live for Ahikar, and supply him with provisions of meat and drink, and all that he needed. And when it was finished 3 days afterwards, Pharaoh clothed himself in purple and red, and sat on his throne, and all his counselors and the magnates of his kingdom were standing with their hands crossed, their feet close together, and their heads bowed. And Pharaoh sent to fetch Ahikar, and when he was presented to him, he did bowed before him and kissed the ground in front of him. And King Pharaoh said to him, Ahikar, whom am I like? And the nobles of my kingdom, to whom are they like? And Ahikar said to him, My lord the king, you are like the idol Bel, and the nobles of your kingdom are like his servants. He said to him, Go and come back here tomorrow. So Ahikar went as King Pharaoh had commanded him. And the next day Ahikar went into the presence of Pharaoh, and bowed and stood before the king. And Pharaoh was dressed in red color, and the nobles were dressed in white. And Pharaoh said to him, Ahikar, whom am I like? And the nobles of my kingdom, to whom are they like? And Ahikar said to him, My lord, you are like the sun, and your servants are like its beams. And Pharaoh said to him, Go to your house and come here tomorrow. Then Pharaoh commanded his court to wear pure white, and Pharaoh was dressed like them and sat upon his throne. And he commanded them to fetch Ahikar, and he entered and sat down before him. And Pharaoh said to him, Ahikar, whom am I like? And my nobles, to whom are they like? And Ahikar said to him, My lord, you are like the moon, and your nobles are like the planets and the stars. And Pharaoh said to him, Go, and tomorrow be here. Then Pharaoh commanded his servants to wear robes of various colors, and Pharaoh wore a red velvet dress, and sat on his throne, and commanded them to fetch Ahikar. And he entered and bowed before him, and he said, Ahikar, whom am I like? And my armies, to whom are they like? And he said, My lord, you are like the month of April, and your armies are like its flowers. And when the king heard it, he rejoiced with a great joy, and said, Ahikar, the first time you compared me to the idol Bel, and my nobles to my servants, and my nobles to his servants. And the second time you compared me to the sun, and my nobles to the sunbeam. And the third time you compared me to the moon, and my nobles to the planets and the stars. And the fourth time you compared me to the month of April, and my nobles to its flowers. But now, Ahikar, tell me, your lord, King Sennacherib, whom is he like, and his nobles, to whom are they like? And Ahikar shouted with a loud voice and said, Be it far from me to make mention of my lord the king, and you seated on your throne, but get up on your feet, that I may tell you whom my lord the king is like, and to whom his nobles are like. And Pharaoh was perplexed by the freedom of his tongue, and his boldness in answering. Then Pharaoh arose from his throne, and stood before Ahikar, and said to him, Tell me now, that I may understand whom your lord the king is like, and his nobles to whom they are like. And Ahikar said to him, My lord is the God of heaven, and his nobles are the lightning and the thunder. And when he wills, the winds blow, and the rains fall. And he commands the thunder, and it lightens and rains. And he holds the sun, and it gives not its light, and the moon and the stars, and they do not circle. And he commands the tempest, and it blows, and the rain falls, and it tramples on April, and destroys its flowers and its houses. And when Pharaoh heard this speech, he was greatly confused and was angry with a great rage and said to him, "Tell me the truth, O man, and let me know who you really are."